This month, we're focusing on mining technology, and there's a newly updated Ergonomics Audit tool that's available. You'll be interested in this. It's called ErgoMine 2.0, and it's an app that's specifically designed for mining. It was created in the Pittsburgh Mining Research Division of NIOSH, the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health. The ErgoMine app first came out in April 2016. Version 2.0 was just released a few months ago. My interview this month is with Mahiyar Nasarwanji with NIOSH in Pittsburgh. He's a senior service fellow in the Health Hazards Prevention Branch and was one of the primary contributors on this latest version. He's going to tell us all about ErgoMine 2.0 right now. If you search for an auditing app for the mining industry called ErgoMine on your smartphone, iPhone, iPad, or tablet, you'll find this. Now available on both Android and iOS platforms.
We felt that there needs to be an easy way for novices and for non-experts to be able to conduct ergonomics audits in the mining industry. In the way the app is developed as a simple question and answer format, even somebody without significant experience can still conduct the audit and get valid results from it.
That's Mahiyar Nasarwanji from the Health Hazards Prevention Branch of NIOSH. He's one of the lead contributors to the newly expanded 2.0 version of ErgoMine. Ergonomics is the scientific study of people at work. The goal of ergonomics is to prevent soft tissue injuries and musculoskeletal disorders, MSDs, caused by sudden or sustained exposure to force, vibration, repetitive motion, and awkward posture.
We have ergonomics audits for maintenance and repair work, for haul trucks usage, and for bagging operations primarily.
But audits are only one part of ErgoMine 2.0. There are also new forms, new checklists, and a fix list that will come in handy. And you can now take pictures on your smartphone, iPhone, or iPad and associate them with questions from any audit, checklist, or form.
It is based on research that was done in the mining industry and for the mining industry as well. We felt leveraging the technology that is available on the smartphone would be a very good way to conduct these audits in the mining industry.
Ergonomics audits are important. NIOSH recommends designing tasks, workspaces, controls, displays, tools, lighting, and equipment to fit employees' physical capabilities and limitations. But first, you need to know what's actually happening out in the field. The ErgoMine 2.0 app makes it easy to conduct audits in the areas that Mahiyar mentioned. Here's an example of the haul truck audit and what it looks like. The dangers of mining accidents related to slips, trips, and falls are also given some special attention in this new ErgoMine app in the checklist section.
In fact, musculoskeletal disorders and slip, trips, and falls are the two leading causes of non-fatal injuries in the mining industry. In the updated version of the app, we focus a little bit more on slip, trips, and falls, where ErgoMine has gone from a simple ergonomics audit app to a suite of tools that basically can improve workplace safety, which includes slip, trip, and fall checklists for walkways, stairways, and fixed ladders as well.
In addition to the audits and checklist sections on ErgoMine, there's another section called Forms. These new forms will help you to assess hand tools, manual tasks, task risk factors, task improvements, and musculoskeletal symptoms. And the final part is called the Fix List.
And this fix list is something that was actually asked for by the miners and by the workers themselves, because they wanted to kind of keep track of what was happening to some of the changes that need to be made in the mine. So in this case, you can enter any safety risk that you basically see. And you can kind of keep track of whether it's been fixed, whether it's not been fixed.
So, obviously, there was a lot of research done in putting together the ErgoMine 2.0 app.
We looked at the MSHA data itself in terms of what it showed. We looked at fatality reports associated with it. It involved a lot of field visits to actually go and visit mine sites, talk to the miners, see what management does at mine sites in terms of best practices. We also spoke to subject matter experts in the ergonomics field and in the mining industry together. And it's also a bunch of different lab research that we did in our labs at NIOSH that then basically provided supporting evidence that was basically included as part of the app. When we're looking at slips, trips, and falls, the checklists we developed are primarily based on best practices and guidelines in the mining industry and other industries. So the checklists not only meet basic requirements of MSHA, but go over and above that to improve workplace safety.
If you'd like to know more about the ErgoMine 2.0 app, the easiest way to find it online is to simply go to this URL, cdc.gov/NIOSH/mining. You can also do a Google search for NIOSH ErgoMine, and you'll see several listings that will take you there. If you'd like to know even more, you can email the NIOSH mining program at mining@cdc.gov. And you can also reach out to Mahiyar Nasarwanji at this email address. In addition to Mahiyar, I also want to recognize the other experts on the NIOSH team who contributed to this latest version of the ErgoMine app. You can see them on the screen here. And back in 2016, it was Patrick Dempsey who came up with the original idea for the app. He developed it along with these great folks who were on the NIOSH team at that time. Now up next, it's time for a new video nugget, CORESafety's module number 15, Behavior Optimization. Check it out. CORESafety's module number 15 focuses on how to minimize unsafe behavior at a mine operation. There are three main ways to do this. First, educate all employees on the causes of safe and unsafe behavior. Second, develop an observation and feedback process. Third, emphasize how to control behavior and how to intervene with coworkers. Unsafe behaviors are a key contributing factor in many mining incidents, but behavior is a consequence, not a cause. It's important to optimize behavior because carefully designed and effectively implemented work procedures that are not complied with still have substantial potential for increased injury and incidents. Have you ever heard of the ABC model? ABC stands for Activator, Behavior, and Consequence. Many experts believe that human behavior is primarily controlled by this model. They say that people behave the way they do because they are activated to do so. It's also true that individuals are most often motivated to repeat a behavior or not because of the consequences they've experienced from previous behaviors. A good example would be driving within the speed limits. You know that if you drive too fast, the consequence could be a speeding ticket or even an accident. So these are our activators, behaviors, and consequences, the ABC model. Behaviors are also affected by people's attitudes about risk. This knowledge helps us to minimize unsafe behavior by making workers aware of why they behave the way they do, what is considered a safe or unsafe behavior, and what can be done to minimize those unsafe behaviors. Now here's how to encourage safe behavior. First, educate employees about the causes of safe and unsafe behavior, how to control their own behavior, and when and how to intervene with coworkers. Second, develop a workplace observation and feedback process. This should be confidential and voluntary, but you should collect observation data for analysis. Third, apply the ABC model to include an emphasis on general safety and health activators and consequences. Fourth, integrate behavior optimization with these CORESafety modules in particular. Number 12, work procedures. Number 14, incident reporting. Number 8, collaboration and communication. And number 7, culture enhancement. You can learn more about module number 15 by going to our website at CORESafety.org. And in August, we'll continue with CORESafety's module number 16, Safety and Health Management Assurance. Until then, please be sure to follow our updates on Facebook and Twitter. For CORESafety and the National Mining Association, I'm Nelson Duffel. I'll see you here again next month. In the meantime, please be safe out there, and thanks for watching. Special thanks to the CDC and NIOSH for developing the ErgoMine app 2.0, and to Mahiyar Nasarwanji for this month's interview.
To share one of your safety stories, videos, or photos, email us at info@CoreSafetyTV.org.